perfect.
So
But
cute.
I'll take the blue.
There you go.
And you take the
one.
light.
Oh, I'll take that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Adam, we've got one for you.
Here, Adam,
I
we've got
got
one
the
for you
black.
too.
Oh, that's
You
so
get one.
sweet.
Everybody gets one.
Oh, you're right over here.
Yes.
Here you go, Adam.
Debbie D. Hey, I got one. It's like Christmas. Okay, I'll put that in my pocket for later. We love making magic moments here at HSN, especially on Friday Night Finds. And you know, whenever there is a magic moment, that graduation ceremony, that wedding, maybe that first birthday party, you need to make sure you capture every moment with a great quality camera. Well, in walks Minolta with their award-winning technology and optics and lenses. Folks, I want to show you something. You see that lens? That's a lens that goes all the way to a 53 times optical zoom. That is big. Why is that important? Well, because your camera on your phone doesn't have a 53 times optical zoom. It uses digital zoom typically. This gets you truly closer to all the action, to all the intensity, to the emotion in somebody's face. If you're going on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation this summer season, let's take a camera like this to make sure you can take those perfect pictures. This looks professional, and it is, but you don't have to be a professional to use it. It's fully automated. It really is point and shoot. All right, we're gonna get into it. It's a hot deal. It's been on for the past week or so. I know I had it on Monday night in open house. We've sold out of one color already. I have black and purple available. So there's black and purple. You're going to get the custom-made Minolta case, and you're going to get the SD card as well. Most limited in that purple, there's only 150 to go around. Regular price is $500. We're at $289.99. It's the lowest price we've ever done on this Minolta camera. And as our expert, Mr. Bill Duggan, will tell you, Bill, say cheese. As Bill will tell us, Bill, we don't often have these for under $500.
No, that's just it. Our last Minolta deal was well over the $300 price point, so you're really tuning in at the right time. The biggest get is that zoom. 53 times optical zoom. And the best part about it is it's not a lens I have to change out. It's not something I have to go purchase. It's not something I have to carry around. Because if I wanted 53 times zoom,
oh my gosh.
Imagine taking this to the graduation or the amusement park or on that trip. When you have your video camera, your point and shoot camera, and as Adam was saying, it's not digital, it's that optical lens. And so the proof is right here in the pudding. I'm gonna show you some photos because this is what happens. It's the family vacation. It's the trip to the zoo. It's the little things. Because it's true, we do grab our cell phones and you know that quality is probably good for what you had for breakfast.
Yes.
But when you're trying to capture a memory, that once in a lifetime birthday, that graduation, you want a beautiful camera. So proof is in the pudding. Check this out. We're at the zoo. You can see the parrots and everything that's happening. And the thing is, if I wanted to get closer with my cell phone, I would have to digitally zoom in and it would get pixelated and grainy. Not with this, because can you see the squirrel that's in there?
Where's
you see
the squirrel? I
She's
see a
tucked
squirrel.
away in there right over there, but let me show you what I was able to capture with the same camera.
Oh my goodness.
The squirrel is right there. Where is it? The squirrel's right there on its branch. Without having to get any closer, I'm able to zoom in and not get myself closer, but look at the quality of what's there. The fur. I can see that it's eating. I can see what's going on. Not only did I get closer, Adam, we enlarged the print.
Right.
Because that's another great takeaway. Because yes, you are capturing those family memories or those moments that you're only doing once in a lifetime. Sure, I hope you get back to the zoo, but where are you going this summer? Are you going on that cruise? Are you taking that family vacation? The hardest thing to do is really just to remember to grab your Minolta.
Yes.
Because, you know, our phones are glued to us. But when you go to that, you know, basketball game with the kids, that graduation ceremony, you grab the camera. And it's approachable technology. It's funny, I had a show with Callie, and she's like, I hadn't picked up a camera in forever, but she immediately knew what to do because it's so familiar with what Minolta gives us. So real quick, you're gonna grab it, you're gonna start shooting, you have your built-in flash right over here, this dial at the top, 10 different modes, whether it's you leave it in that red auto mode, which is great, you have cinematic mode, it's so user-friendly, but also has the ability to grow with you. A 3-inch screen in the back so you can easily see what is happening. And actually, while we're on that, let me just zoom in real quick. Look how much closer you're gonna be able to get into that action because that lens, that's not even all the way.
Look at that.
You even have a built-in video camera. And one of the biggest takeaways I appreciate is when I finally upgraded my camera for that once-in-a-lifetime trip, it did not have a rechargeable battery. I had to carry around extra batteries. You really just grab this, you're setting yourself up to grab moments with the family, with the loved ones, or those vacations that you know you're only gonna get to do once. And think about it. The quality is there. You know what Minolta's for, right? Look at the scenery, look at the clouds, but you want to get in closer. Adam, I don't know if you can see Pier A. It's right down there. There's a little steeple and it's across the river.
Oof, small.
Right? If I wanted to get closer, I'd have to get in the water. I'd have to get on a boat.
Right.
Well, with 53 times zoom,
Oh, now you
Look
see
at
it.
Pier A, and you know what? I didn't even know it was Pier A until I zoomed in and I could actually read the lettering from across the harbor. That is what 53 times optical zoom will get you. So think of it this way. You're across the basketball court, you're across the auditorium, you can only get so close. And trust me, my sister has sent me pictures of my nephew sitting on the bench, playing basketball, and I'm so frustrated because they're grainy moments, they're grainy memories, and it would be different if he was in 5th grade the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But those moments, they come, they go. The graduation, you miss that going across the stage.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, sorry, my grandmother missed it. Can I walk the stage again?
Yeah.
No, you don't have that moment. So you can think of it this way. It is, if you're 53 feet away, you can get up to it's like you're 1 foot away just by zooming in.
Great way to put it.
I love that. And the thing is, that's from a distance. But have you ever tried to get up close too? That macro lens, you want to get really close. The close-ups of the kids' faces or of nature or the cat, because it's just glowing in the sun. And if you get too close, it gets washed out or it gets, really can't focus. Check out what's happening here. Beautiful flower.
Yeah.
Can you see the butterfly? The butterfly is right in there. And if I got any closer, I'd be honest, I'd probably scare the butterfly or the cat would run away. Look what I was able to capture.
Wow, Bill.
That is, and the thing is, I know you're saying, wow, Bill, it's really wow the camera.
Yeah,
because I'm not a professional photographer, but when you get these moments, that is what I'm posting on social media. That's what I'm proud to, enlarge and hang in the family room because it's that family photo. And remember, we snapped this one real quick, then I was able to enlarge it, and it didn't get washed out either because the quality of what Minolta delivers. You just really have to get it home and start taking pictures because it's summertime. Those memories are gonna be here and then gone unless you capture them.
It's a product that you buy only once, and then I'm not saying you're going to take this with you every day, because obviously you're not, but when you buy it once, you always have it there, ready to go when you are going on that special day trip, when you are at the park with your grandchildren, when you are on that vacation like Bill said, or you're at the sports field and you want to get up close, you're taking some great action shots. This is the technology to make every picture essentially perfect. It has the optical image stabilization. It's able to auto-adjust whether it's the middle of the day with the high sun or whether it's fireworks at night. You're not going to get these blurry pictures. The ability to take video is fantastic, to take those amazing high quality photos as well. But that 53 times zoom is exactly what makes it so special. And maybe it's as we get older that, now I start to look at pictures or videos of my children. I have a 12-year-old and a 6-year-old, and now you start to get emotional about it. You get to that age where you realize that the most valuable thing in this world are those moments that you have of family, of friends, and seeing those pictures, reliving those moments, the moments of our lives. That's the most precious thing in this world. That's something that gold can never buy. So whatever you do, let's make sure that we give ourselves every fighting chance to take the perfect picture, because those are the things that will give us endless joy each and every year for the rest of our lives. You've got to have a good camera. It doesn't have to be this one, but you've got to have a good camera. Now, I'd love it if you did like this one, because obviously we have a great price. We're down from $500 to $289.99 for a good one. It's Minolta, they're award-winning. The optics here are fantastic. And don't be bamboozled by other companies that talk about big zooms, but they're really talking about a digital zoom. This has the optical zoom, and Bill, that's the difference that makes all the difference.
And as she said, it's the lens that's getting in closer. It's not a digital zoom. So you can see a nice wide view right over here. I want to get in a little closer to the action, so boom, I can zoom in. It self-focuses, which is great. Can you guys see the remote control? Look how much closer I can get. I'm a little, it even has image stabilization. I can get right over there, boom. I'm not even totally zoomed in. I can read the buttons on the remote control from across the room. There's a Netflix. Boom, just like that. And the thing is, we want to get closer to the action. And watch, I'll zoom out again. Without having to buy another lens, without having to carry something else, you have all of this versatility. I come down here at the end of the day, what did you see I capture? There's my remote. There's the wide view. Here's the video I took of Adam just a second ago. Is this the video? Boom, there's the video. And the thing is, you can play it back. There's even a Wi-Fi mode in this camera. So what does that mean? All of these images that are stored on here, I can actually easily just transfer them down to my phone.
Fabulous.
You're even getting an SD card included. And in Wi-Fi mode, you can actually control the camera from afar. So say you are at, this is Tina doing our modeling for us. Boom, we have it in that shutterfly mode. Boom, boom, boom. All the posts, and everyone loves this because it's just, the quality is there. But the thing is, with that Wi-Fi mode, Adam, have you ever, get there late to the auditorium and everyone else is up front?
Yep.
You can set this up close to the action or zoom in, and control it from your phone.
Fantastic.
And what's really cool about this, you know, sometimes we want tech to be very simple because yes, we just want to be able to point and shoot and take that memory, right? Have that flash and take that memory. But then we want it to grow with us. I want to buy it once. I want to be able to maybe take it up as a hobby. This will grow with you. One of the gentlemen who helps us bring it in, he's like, it's a prosumer camera. Pro features, consumer friendly.
That's clever, Bill.
And the thing, Jay,
Right,
you have
of
to
course,
give props
we
to
love
Jay,
Jay.
right? And the thing is, this is what happens. It could be the mundane, it could be that once in a lifetime moment. You're out there, you know, this is, you know, the Statue of Liberty, but imagine you're in St. Peter's Square, you're in Italy or London, wherever. You want to capture this moment. Can't get any closer, right? Because you have to go over the fence, so this is what you're stuck with. You might be able to pinch and zoom in, but it's gonna get grainy and washed out. I can get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot. You know, I got the fence taken out of it, it's not in the way, but then guess what? I can get even closer. I can see what's happening right over here. I can actually see, I'm not getting closer, but I can see
There's
in her-
something there, Bill.
Right? What is in her crown? What is going on right over there? Let me get even closer because that one lens is gonna allow me the ability to get that much closer. And I can see someone left their lunch bucket up there, or more
My
importantly,
goodness.
you can see that she's got rivets, she needs a little work done. You can see the strands in her hair because this is what you would have walked away with. This is what 53 times closer will get you with one camera. And take it with you everywhere. Sure, use your phone, or maybe your phone's helping you with directions and making sure you're getting the ferry in the right time. But then when it comes down to those photos, the quality is there, the versatility of this one camera. Adam, do you remember back in the day? It was graduation time.
Yeah.
It was charge the phone, charge the video camera, bring all that stuff. And yes, I have to admit, you're gonna see a lot of parents after graduations with their phone. You know whose prints they're gonna want after the school play and after the trip? Mr. Duggins, because
so
he had
true.
a better camera. I know I could only take so many pictures because my memory on my phone. I love that this grows with you, but those memories, you have to capture them in the moment to keep them time and time again.
So we sold out of our first color already. Red is gone. I'm about to sell out of the purple. So I have two color choices. I have black or purple. The black is the best seller. It's the classic, the signature, but the purple's a really nice infusion of color. You'll never lose it, that's for sure. So if you do want the purple, final orders have been taken. You know, it's a $500 system that we're offering, and you get it for $289.99, so a great time. For those that have watched HSN for a long while, we don't offer our SLR-style cameras as often as we used to. Quite honestly, it's hard to get the great deals anymore. When we were able to secure this deal, we were all in, which is why we made it a hot deal on HSN. And it's been successful and popular because we're getting into the summer season, it is travel season, you might be going on a trip somewhere, you're gonna take this with you. Graduation season, you take this with you. Wedding season, take this with you. So now's a great time to order it. You know, some products on HSN you see regularly, not these cameras. I mean, I can count on one hand the number of times I've done one in the past 12 months. So if we can send this to you, have fun with it. For a beginner, amazing. To grow with it, perfect. But it's a camera that will deliver better pictures, pictures that you'll enjoy for the rest of your life. We have a little bit of hold going on. hsn.com gets you in first. The HSN mobile app is a great way to shop as well, or scan that QR code. But Bill, you know, oh, I didn't smile. I didn't smile.
We'll take it again.
Actually,
I want everyone to realize I'm controlling the camera from my phone.
oh, you're showing off
Boom,
now.
I'm showing off because that camera allows me to do that. Because I got a bad seat, but I put it up here right in Wi-Fi mode, and then all of a sudden it paired to my phone, boom, and I'm taking pictures. I could be setting it over here to record. I'm gonna start recording. So see, I'm putting the camera down. I'm recording, boom,
You
boom,
can
boom.
see me right
and
now?
I'm controlling it all right here. Well, there we go. Let me tilt it up. There we go.
Interesting shot there, Bill.
Right? But actually,
what are you trying to do?
I just love that versatility. I'll come back over to still photo mode, which is great. I can see what I've captured. This is how that camera does grow with you, because it is a Minolta system. And Adam, you said it perfectly. We don't have them in all the time.
No.
This is actually National Photo Month, so it's another reason why we're excited that it's here. So the last Minolta camera was well more expensive. The next one, if we get one in time this month, it's not gonna have that 53-time optical zoom, not digital, optical. The lens is getting closer. You are getting 53 times closer with, it's funny, I was on with Natasha too. I didn't realize Natasha's a budding photographer.
Oh, I didn't know.
She had, you know, the lenses and all that stuff until she had a kid. And then she realized, I can't take the kid and the lenses and all that. The lenses itself were more expensive than the camera you have.
Bill, will you show everybody
Yeah.
the equivalent?
You want a 53-time zoom? You want to get closer at the graduation? Are you carrying this? Is this gonna fit?
No
And the
way.
thing is, this was thousands of dollars versus what you're getting with this camera tonight. And that simplicity is why it is the grab and go camera. Because yes, we grab our phones, but this will really set you up for success. Take it on vacation. Take it out, on your dailies if you'd like. Because here's a perfect example. I'm not getting out of the cozy lodge to get close to the frozen waterfall. Sure, you can hike out there and get closer, but do I need to? When I have 53 times zoom, I could be still on the tour bus. I'm like, oh, I see it, that's pretty. And look what you're able to capture. You can count the strands of the rope that they're carrying, which is great, without having to get closer, but you're still not missing the action. Talk about missing the action. You're here, this is the air show, right? Imagine it's, it's the kid's graduation or it's the school play, it's the basketball game. Can you see that little plane? It's right over there. Remember, pinch and zoom would be digital, would get grainy and washed out. You wouldn't get the clarity of what this captured. That is what 53 times will get you in terms of being able to read the call letters, see what the captain's doing up there in the plane. And these are just the still photos. I can't stress enough, it's still photography, but even the video camera built in gets you 53 times closer as well. We have some videos running up here because this is where it's versatile. It's not just your point and shoot. It's gonna be the videos, it's gonna be those still moments. And I don't know if you're like me, I like to take video and then kind of screen grab sometimes. Boom, look how close it looks like I got to the Statue of Liberty. But because this has that zoom, you realize I'm not that close. I'm still, safely tucked away on the ferry driving by, which by the way, some people recommend that. You don't get on the Statue of Liberty ferry, just take the Staten Island ferry.
Oh yeah.
Gets you pretty darn close, especially if you have a lens, where you can just get that close. Beautiful sunset.
Gorgeous sunset.
And these are the moments. The last time I invested in a camera like this, I was taking a trip to Italy. I knew I wasn't gonna get back. I haven't been back in over 10 years. And those moments, I invested in the camera. I carried it around with me because yes, it was capture a moment here, capture a fun moment over there. And you know whose prints everyone's still talking about? They're not like, oh, let me get that picture from your phone. They knew I had the better photography because I was carrying a camera around with me.
It's just an opportunity to get something today and have it basically forever, because you'll always be there. Those important moments, you will always take this camera. You can't, I mean, again, there's no argument. A phone doesn't do 53 times optical zoom. This does. And when getting close matters, and it does always, to see detail in somebody's eyes or face or on the side of a building for architecture, this will deliver every time. Last call on the purple, fewer than 3 dozen now before it is sold out. I have black or purple, red has sold out. You're gonna get the SD card, you're gonna get that beautiful carry pouch as well, and you get HSN's 30-day return policy. So you could go outside, have some fun with this, take some pictures with this. If you don't love the experience, return it for a refund of the purchase price. You